My mom skipped my graduation for my sister's dog's birthday. Then she asked why I skipped her retirement plan. I'm Callie. I'm 24 now, but this starts the spring I turned 18. My sister Kayla is 2 years older than me, and her corgi, Duchess, has always mattered to my mom in a way I never fully understood. 2 weeks before my high school graduation, my mom told me she couldn't make it. Duchess was turning 2, and she'd already booked a rented party room, a professional pet photographer for $200, and a custom cake shaped like a dog bone from the bakery downtown. I found out standing in the school parking lot in my cap and gown, when my dad showed up alone and held his phone up so my mom could watch the ceremony over video call. The call dropped at the 40-second mark. Nobody on her end noticed for 10 minutes. When I asked her about it that night, she didn't apologize. She just said, Duchess only turns 2 once. You'll have plenty more graduations. I did not have plenty more graduations. I had exactly 1, and my mom missed it for a dog's birthday party. By then, I already knew what to expect because the pattern went back years. Duchess had her own Instagram with 4,000 followers, which my mom ran and captioned herself, every post signed love, Duchess's mom. Our family group chat had been renamed Duchess's Humans for 3 straight years, and nobody, including me, ever bothered changing it back. The professional family portrait hanging in our hallway is 3 years old, Duchess front and center in a plaid bandana, and I'm not in it at all because it was taken on the same afternoon as a final exam nobody offered to reschedule for me. When I asked for $400 to cover my share of the senior class trip, my mom told me things were tight that month. 6 weeks later, she spent $250 renting that party room for Duchess. The following year, when Kayla decided she wanted to start a dog influencer page, my mom pulled $8,000 out of her own retirement account to fund it. A ring light, a car wrapped in paw prints, a whole website with a merch store attached. I only found out about the $8,000 by accident, from a bank statement she left sitting on the kitchen counter. I never said a word about it. I packed for college 2 months later and left that house quieter than I'd ever left anything. I built an entire life on my own after that. A job I'm proud of. My own apartment 40 minutes away. I'd post updates in the family chat that got exactly 1 thumbs up, always from my dad. Meanwhile, if Duchess so much as sneezed, Kayla wrote a full paragraph about it and my mom answered within the minute, every single time, no exceptions. Last month, my mom retired after 22 years at the hospital where she'd worked since before I was born. She planned a dinner at the restaurant where she and my dad got engaged, and she called specifically to ask me to give a toast. I told her I couldn't come. I had a work commitment that weekend I genuinely couldn't move. The same way, 6 years earlier, she'd had a commitment she genuinely couldn't move. She laughed at first, like I was joking, then asked what could possibly be more important than her retirement dinner. I said it was just work, nothing personal. She went quiet on the phone for a second, then said, "You're seriously going to miss my retirement plans for a work thing?" And I heard myself say it before I'd even decided to. Duchess only turns 2 once. You'll have plenty more retirements. Nobody said anything for a few seconds. 3 days later, Kayla showed up at my apartment unannounced. She's 30 now, years past the dog influencer phase, and Duchess is old and mostly just sleeps on the porch these days. Kayla sat down at my kitchen table and said, "Mom told me what you said to her. I need you to know I've thought about that graduation more than you probably think I have. You were right to say it back to her. She did it to you first, and none of us ever said so out loud." My mom texted me that same weekend. It just said, "I didn't think it would matter this much after all this time." I wrote back 1 line, "That's exactly what you told me when I was 18. She didn't answer for 2 full days. When she finally did, it wasn't an excuse. It just said, "I know, I'm sorry, can we talk?" We've started talking, slowly. She sent an actual written apology after that, not just a text, the kind with real sentences in it, naming what she'd actually done. I still didn't go to that dinner, and I'm not sorry I didn't. Some debts don't get forgiven just because the person finally sees them. Subscribe if you think I was right to give her back her own line.